Welcome back. This is Runner King back with my Zulu replay game where I'm replaying the game that I previously played together with ChatGPT, where there were specific game settings where I would input instructions into ChatGPT and it would tell me what to do. And now I'm replaying with those same settings, playing my own game. And so far, we've done lots better, however, very far from perfect. The past couple episodes, we've had lots of problems with barbarians. And we've pretty much solved that situation by clearing the barbarian encampment up here and preparing to clear out this one, which I will do on the next turn. I was keeping this one around because we could do the 3 actions in this barbarian encampment of bribing, hiring, and inciting, as well as ransoming units. But it's too close and we want to settle down here. And if I turn on pins, we can see that I want some farms down here. That will really help our capital out. Putting all these farms in, putting all these mines in, getting up these industrial zones, basically filling in all the builder points that we can right now. So the plan is, from our capital, we're going to spam out settlers because we have a city down here we can settle, city up there I want to get up ASAP, and then cities over here that we can expand and push out. And then there's a couple lakes down here that I want to settle for a bunch of these resources like iron horses. There's not too many luxury resources out here. All I can see is this citrus over here, and that's not a great city settle, but we can go grab it if we want to. There's other city locations like down here on this mountain range. This city is a good one to get up for the salt and tobacco, and then there's probably another city location over here we can get up, as well as we can even push towards Mongolia. There's a ton of space on this map. We can get cities up along this coastline and into this dead space as well. I'm going to clear this barbarian encampment because there's barbarian encampments all over the place. This one here, which we'll probably clear, it's just too close and we'll keep spawning units. This one's good that we can do the actions on. I don't want to buy this ranger, I want to see if we can get a different unit from it, but we can incite it to attack Mongolia if we want. There's also a barbarian encampment down here where we can get a musketman. That's a much better unit, and I might get soon. We have plenty of gold for it. And we can even send it to attack probably Cahokia because we're the suzerain of Valletta. Remember in the past we had a builder get captured and the barbarian snuck over into this fog of war down here. So I'm guessing there's a barbarian encampment over here that we need to get to fairly soon because I assume it's going to change over into a city-state quickly. So if we want to ransom it back, we need to get over there soon to scout it. I have a scout up here scouting out Brazil, which will likely be our first target as soon as we go to war. But before we prepare for war, I do want to get as many of these builder points in as I can get. I'm going to spam builders out with Liang, and I did put in the serfdom card into our government. So we're going to have a ton of supercharged builders. The main thing that I'm thinking of is we have the hero Hercules that we can reclaim as soon as we get enough faith. But we're only getting 9.5 faith per turn, so we need to get up a couple more holy sites. I'm thinking one can go here. That would be a pretty good spot for one because it would get adjacencies to these districts here as well as the mountain, as well as another one over here for adjacencies to this campus in the mountain as well. But to do that, we need to grow these 2 cities up to 7 population. So if we can get all these farms in, that would help a lot. Getting this aqueduct in would probably help as well. There's lots of repairing that needs to happen that would help, and we can sell luxuries that would help with our happiness. So lots to do with builders, and then we're going to spam out settlers as well. In this episode, I'm going to take it a bit different. I feel like we're progressing too slowly, and so I'm going to try and get as much into this episode as I can. So there's going to be a few time lapses and lots of jump cutting through stuff. So there might be lots of skipping, but I'll try and keep in all the important stuff. To start off here, I was thinking about clicking on horseback riding, but I think we're going to get this pasture over here pretty soon. There's also another one up here. I guess we could slap down the pasture over there. I know it's only 1 turn of production, but that's 1 turn of production we can put into something like shipbuilding that we're probably not going to get the galleys for. So I think I will click on shipbuilding for now. The first thing I'm going to focus on with my new builders is getting a pasture up. I'll probably have to buy the horse tile just to get that pasture, and it'll immediately claim this, and we can start working on stuff like construction and apprenticeship, which is a huge one. Get that extra production on mines as well as the industrial zones pumping. We have impies unlocked, so I might pump out a couple of those just for more protection against the barbs, but I'm so far behind technologically that the impies aren't going to do much. So I'm thinking the war push against Brazil and others will come when we get the early unlock of cores. That will be our first point that we might think about an attack. Now, people like Montezuma are very far ahead, and I'm still very far behind culturally. The next point that we need to focus on is mobilization, where we can get armies. So that between those two, nationalism and mobilization, I want to have an army ready to attack it as soon as I get one of those two. So that's the plan for the near future and the long-term future. Here's our pasture I'm going to get up with this builder, repair, pasture. And then focus on getting some of the farms down here. Here's the barbarian encampment clearing. I'm not even going to raid it. It'll spawn units that are too strong for me. Some air score. Castles and rifling, which is cool. In terms of air progress, there's 6 turns, and I need 3 more air score. I'll see if I can get that for the Golden Age. That will be very worth it. Lighthouse completed in Kangela. I'll grab the trader, and then lots of builders. I get one thing of cavalry, and he says he doesn't like me for that. But the friendships have run out here. So we'll grab the friendships again. I'll disperse this one as well. I just don't want it to pump out units anymore. And there's the 3 air score for the Golden Age as well. Another boosts.
Man suffers only because he...
There's the boost for apprenticeship with now 3 mines up. Here's a new city settle. Definitely needs an aqueduct. I'm going to try and get a preserve there. I don't usually play with preserves, but I want to try and get one here next to this national park.
There's nothing but a plank between us.
Alright, so next turn we get the pasture. Renaissance era and the Golden Age. Mongolia got a heroic age, which is kind of annoying. Bunch of normals. And then Ethiopia got a dark age. We still have yet to meet 1 civ. As far as dedications go, I only see 2 that really make any sense. Hyksos and Draconis, we are going to settle a lot, but I think they're all on my original capital. So the 2 that I'm thinking of are Monumentality and Reform the Coinage. We have 4 trading slots available, so we could get 3 more trade routes up and get a little bit more gold, but I think Monumentality is best. We can use the gold we've been saving to just spam out settlers and builders. And now that Liang is established in Kangela, I'm going to start that. Buying builders. And I can even get a settler in Umungi. So trader finished in Kangela. I'm going to send it down to this city just to give it a little help. And the next trader will come over to this city to give it some help. I usually do that. A freshly settled city, especially in what I would consider still the first half of the game, definitely needs an internal trade route, so it'll keep growing and have a little extra production. Finally getting the pasture in.
A man on a horse is spiritually...
I don't think I'll be able to build a water mill. I'll click on apprenticeship just to look around for a second. The only river that I think I can get to settle on is this one up here. So I'll head that direction, but I'm not going to focus on getting that boost like I did for the pasture one. I could put the chop from this forest into something like the Mausoleum, Great Lighthouse, Colossus, or Statue of Zeus. Let's do a quick map search here for some of these wonders. Doesn't look like anyone's building Great Lighthouse. I would be able to see that because it has to be on coast next to a harbor. So that would be a good option. No one's building Mausoleum. No one's building Colossus. No one's building Statue of Zeus. So I could try and go for all those when we have finished producing these builders. Alright, so I've had a think here. I am going to keep the Statue of Zeus, but I'm going to go for the Mausoleum here and the Colossus here. And I think right now, I'm going to put in the Colossus. I'll buy this tile, kind of pricey, but I'll slap down the Colossus right there. I'll use this builder charge. It took off 3 turns. Not really great, but I'll finish this builder and we'll keep, every once in a while I'll put some turns into it, and I can get a mine here, mine here. And hopefully I can get this industrial zone up quickly as well, which should help with the production on those. I finished the mercenaries here. And while conscription is good to keep getting some gold, I might want to put in this professional army, but maybe not yet. I'll wait until there's some more units ready to go and I have a bit more gold saved up. Because we need to upgrade those archers, and there will be a couple more units that will be ready soon. What's interesting, I just noticed, Fortaleza is flipping. Belongs to Brazil. It'll take a while, but if I can get this city up and growing quickly as well, that'll be a great city, and I wanted it anyway. A settler, I could go settle over here, come down here. I think I'm going to head down here, start capturing the land where these farms are, as well as towards the salt and other tobacco.
There is no easy way to train an apprentice.
There's apprenticeship. I think I will just grab the Kumasi city-state right now with our extra envoys. There's some air score. And Anansi, is it claimed? Yes. He's a pretty good hero. Just go for open borders. Buy the sugar excess. See how much more gold it'll give me. Pretty good deal. Friendship with Hungary, as well as open borders and excess mercury. I'll have to buy that, but I think that's okay. Alright, I'm not going to get a city up there anytime soon, so construction, and then into probably education. We can get some universities up. I don't even have Pingala yet. If I can get Pingala on my next one, as well as his 3 promotions, that would help a lot. Brazil doesn't seem like it wants to settle along this coast, so I'll gladly take this river if you will let me. There's a city going up there. That's still losing loyalty, which is great. As for here, I'll throw down the harbor. Grab the monument probably purchase the granary. And a new city down here as well. Place down a commercial hub, but it will take a while. Monument and granary. I'm gonna make this up. Eventually. So bring the farms down up here. Well, I'm gonna grab some money first. And then sell out this stuff. Sinbad just ended his lifespan. That's okay though. He wasn't doing much. We do have a spy in that city. 104 gold. It's likely Montezuma. He's pretty much the only one that would have the tech and have had the time to create a spy. So we finished an aqueduct in that city, but there's not much we can do. Thinking about buying this tile and it can place the industrial zone, but it needs 2 more population. So, probably have it build the 2 traders that we need.
The taxpayer.
There's civil service. Retainers might be more worth it than conscription at this point. I might switch to Classical Republic. I won't change much with the cards. We'll get more great person points in housing and amenities.
Create with heart. Build with might.
Alright, I'm going to place down the government plaza here, right now, and get to work on it. 5 turns left on that settler, but the government plaza is way more important right now. There are a couple crossbowmen coming. Guess from this one? Does it say? Bent tree? Yeah, clear down here. So I might start sending them gold to start these, and then I can send a settler down or even right over to them to get captured and ransomed back. This builder has 3 charges, so I might use the other 2 and have it go get captured. So I'll start that right now. We can bribe them. Inciting an attack would cost 610. In this city, I guess we could start pumping up military, but to do that I would probably want a Ikanda in there first. We have to wait 23 turns. So it can work on a trader. I know this city's build just finished the one. So I'll switch that off. It will grow in 6 turns ready for another district, which would probably be a holy site here. So here's a governor promotion. I think Pingala would be the best. Probably in this city. We need this city to expand its borders faster. Or I might just need to plug in the tile purchasing card for a turn and purchase a bunch of tiles. All of these farms, this one. So what I'll probably do then is I'll pull out serfdom, put in land surveyors. Just so I don't forget, I'm going to switch out the production of this builder and put this production into the Colossus. And then when I switch it back out again, we can keep pumping out builders. But I'll appoint Pingala in this city. We want him in a city with big population. This one will grow. Now that that card is in, I'll start purchasing a bunch of tiles. A promotion for Pingala, definitely connoisseur. That should help with our culture.
It is the mark of an educated mind
so we had a
to be
builder
able
captured.
to entertain.
This is exactly what I wanted. Hopefully that was this clan. Yes, ransomed. There's one back. Was that this builder? This one was here. And I heard it spawn over here. But I thought our builder had one builder charge. This one has 3. Does it give builder charges for ransomed units? We'll have to try that again. Grab stirrups for the extra food on pastures. Probably then into military engineering, into mass production and banking. Castles are great, but we don't really need them. I unlocked alliances, so I think I'm going to grab a military alliance with Montezuma. And make me pay for it. I can grab a research alliance or economic alliance with Mongolia. I just think economic alliance for lots of gold. I think grab as many alliances as I can get. Now I'm gonna think about what each player is doing the best at. There's boosted diplo service. So the unmet player is doing the best in science. Matthias is doing the best in culture. So I probably want to get the culture alliance with him. Religion's the Aztecs and Menelik, so I'll get a religious with Menelik. Just because they're winning, and that way other players can slow them down. And then Spain, I'll just get the last one. Oh, he won't accept it. He'll make me pay 4 gold for it. That's okay. So lots of alliances. The only one I don't have is with Brazil, which we plan to attack anyway. So the loyalty is returning to Fortaleza. I wonder if there's a way, once I get this grouping of buildings up, if that would help. Also, massively increasing the population in these 3 cities would help as well. I'm very proud of my diplomatic relations in this game. Okay, so religion. What is Genghis Khan's? Zoroastrianism. And who is fighting Spain? I don't know. I think I'll just vote this one up with Zoroastrianism. And then city center buildings. That should go through. Ooh, encampment buildings. I'm not mad about that. And then Zoroastrianism. So we got 1 diplo point. Ooh, a settler.
There are very honest people.
Okay. Plug back in the serfdom card. I think we still have a bunch of cities to settle. So I might go Ancestral Hall just to keep pumping out settlers, keep that production amount low. Grabbing the researcher, and the next one will be grants. I wonder if I can nab that settler. That would be great. In here. So right now this would be a +4 holy site, and I'd want to get another district here then, which is doable. it'd have to be, maybe I could do the Diplo quarter there. I'll throw down the Diplo quarter there first. And then a holy site there. I have a builder ready. I'm gonna put it into the Diplo quarter. Yes, that took a ton off. Keep working on that campus though. Finished an Impy here. 8 turns till it grows to this tile and it will place that industrial zone. So it can spend 8 turns working on the university. Since I'm getting universities up, that would be worth it to grab. Let's see the rest. Which I am. I might grab the city-state unit right now because it will flip in about 20 turns. I can keep saving up my gold. So there's the line infantry. I might have it go try and take out that skirmisher. If I can catch up to it. Harbor finished here. Can place another district. Both of those districts would be great to get up, especially that commercial hub. Need a builder over there. Cost 260 to buy one, but one will come out in 2 turns. Oh yeah, tons of farms here. Dang it, Mongolia beat me to it. There's a Mitla city-state. Ooh, that would be pretty good to grab too. Source of niter on top of our government plaza. Very nice. We have niter incoming. A couple more down here for more mines. Too bad there's no river. That would be this would be a perfect Ruhr Valley with all these mines. I'll do a pre-chop here. See if I can switch it over to that. Pre-chop and place the industrial zone. Very nice. Take the settler. Easy settler take, and it chooses to attack me, of course. And grants on Pingala. Commercial hub. City there. Some farms. 1, 2, 3, 4. City here. Sure. I don't think it matters that much. There's 3 era score for the industrial zone. Still need about 14 more. That's not very likely. That's the one that must have stolen my builder. Now let's flip to a city-state. Diplo quarter finished here. Good. Grab. It's a long consulate. 22 turns. 20 turns for an aqueduct. Need some more production in this city. Another builder. I am starting to get plenty of builders. Won't really need many more. I'll get one more. Buy one and produce one. City settled. I'm thinking campus, commercial hub. Well, we'll do commercial hub and then a Kanda here. That'll be its 3 districts. I don't ever plan on these later cities that it might be harder to grow or take forever, or I just plan 3 districts. On my core cities, I'll plan 4. So for now, I'll head over here. First district, I think, should be this campus. We'll grab the monument. And Grammy. I think all I need to do is incite this one. We haven't met Hong Kong, or I would incite to there. Maybe I'll incite towards Cahokia. This one's ready for a new district, which will be the holy site. So I'll chop it out. See if I can get a first meet on this city-state when it flips. There it is. Alcazars are amazing. So I might slap down a bunch of those. That would be good down in this city that I'm about to settle. Down here. Slap some Alcazars down in just this tundra. I can slap some down. Right there would be perfect. A great merchant. 200 gold and 2 envoys. So I'll grab Granada. Ooh, Hero Twins. So Brazil is going to sell me this great work of writing for salt and 2 gold per turn. I'll take that. 9 Madal city-state, which is pretty good. Losing loyalty, which is weird. That one's okay. First meet. Districts on or next to coast or lake tiles progress 2 culture. Yes, please. And era score. Mulan. Still need 8 era score in 2 turns. Let me take a look here on the era tracker, see if there's anything I can get. So, after looking at this for a while, I think, by my count, I can only get about 5 era score. And that's by levying the military of my 4 city-states, which I don't even know if I have enough gold for. And I haven't gotten a horse unit yet, so that would get me 1 era score for a total of 5. Now, this commercial hub is finishing next turn with an adjacency of 4. That might get me some era score, and also inciting might get me some era score, because that's the last of the 4 things I need to do on here anyway. So I'm going to wait till next turn. If this gives me 2 era score, I'll do the incitement, and then we'll see. I also want to buy another builder and settler with my last turn of monumentality. So I'm going to go 1 more turn, see what era score, if any, this gets me, or if I can explore or meet that last civ that I haven't met yet, or find some sort of natural wonder or something with my scouting. And then I will try and get as much gold as I can and levy militaries, because that's the only way that I can see to do it. So that commercial hub did get me 3 era score,
I saw a bank that said 24 up.
putting me 5 away. So let me incite this and see what it does. And they did meet Mongolia, which is perfect. I'll incite that. That should have also given me the achievement, but it didn't. Because I've done the prevention, I've hired a unit, that was the incitement, and I ransomed a unit from it as well. But no era score. I can sell some niter. And Diplo Favor as well. I'll sell Diplo Favor for 8 gold each.
Money, 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 money.
79 more. So 1,366 gold. I can look to see if that's enough to levy all these militaries, which it's not. I need 2,000 for Nanmadol alone, 815 for Kumasi, 365, so that's 1 era score. Meaning I need 4 more. 410 for Granada, 3 more. If I would have settled this city on a different continent, because it's on a different continent, that would have been 3 era score, I believe. So that would have been enough. I have an envoy. Can I take suzerainty from anyone? No. Unfortunately. Should probably move Amani as well. Just thinking about it. I'll put her into Venice for now. That would be the best for me. So unfortunately, I think I am 3 error score short. I just can't think of anywhere to get it. And looking at some of these districts, I should be able to get another district in this city, and it will probably be this entertainment complex. Our capital should be able to get 1, maybe 2 more districts, so it'll probably be either a campus or commercial hub or well, we already have a holy site, so it'll probably be a campus or commercial hub here, and then the theater square here. This city has 2, the harbor and Ikanda, so it will only be able to get one of these 2. So I'm wondering if this city can either get this one, or if we can build this city enough to get both of these. I doubt it, but we're gonna go for it. This city, I think, is ready for the next one. It is. We can put in a kind of there, possibly. Theater square wouldn't be bad. Holy site wouldn't be bad. It's just no good adjacencies. I do need entertainment complexes here soon. So I think I just have to give up on the error score for now. Grab castles for 3 turns. I'll grab cartography. I have it boosted. Printing would also be good. And gunpowder. I think I'm slowly catching up on techs. The leader has 38. I have 28. So I'm 10 behind. But I'm not in last place. I'm wondering if buying this market would be worth it. I don't think so. 6 turns. And then work on the shipyard.
The 4 characteristics of human.
Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. I know we didn't make much progress in this one because these episodes take a while to edit, so I've actually recorded the footage for the next episode, and there's big stuff coming. I think I figured out how to get the achievement, and I may have even identified a victory condition, so you're going to have to stay tuned. I'd appreciate a like and subscription. It will really help with the video, and it will help the channel out a lot. Leave a comment guessing what victory type I'm going to go for. See you in the next one.